What's happening, everybody? Yeah. I'm in the building. You know, your boy Triple BLACK, aka the number one stunner, aka the boss, aka three black hearses. It's murder. But anyways, man, damn, man. Hey, listen, man. I'm out. Yo, I just started a new gig and shit like that, man. A giggity giggity, boy. I am really bored, but I just felt like I need to come up on here, man, and go ahead and musterize my thoughts. You heard me? Yeah, heard me. Anyways, man, holla at your boy. Yeah. Hey, I'm about to put the thing, Frankie Guns. Hey, if you like the content, man, go ahead and hit the like button. Go ahead and shoot me a super chat, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna open up the line, no cupcake zone. You heard me. Anyways, man, what's happening, man? What's happening, man? What's happening? What's happening? Y'all. Anyways, boy. Admissions at Ross. Well, I mean, what's up? I mean, I don't even know what that means, man. But I mean, we got 3 people in the chat. Anyways, man, go ahead and hit the like button, man. Hey, I'm really, 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 really trying to motivate myself to get back on this YouTube grind and shit like that because I see a lot of whole shit happening, man. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, fair use, fair use, fair use. This type of content. If you, I mean, if you wind up tight, you know what I'm saying, and you can't really take a lot of criticism, you can't really take a lot of jokes, you can't take a whole bunch of shit like that. Get off my shit, man. Get off my fucking trail. Get off my trail. Get out my fucking game room. You heard me? Anyways, man, shout out to the whole manosphere, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to the real players in the game. Prince P, Pastor $40, the man. I try to holler at the man. I'm gonna try to holler at him again, man. So he can get up on here, man, and give some of you motherfuckers that work. You heard me? Anyways, man, I don't even know what the hell's going on, man. We got a whole bunch of shit that's going on. We got Soul Traveler probably gonna come through. He's doing his 1,000 push-ups. You know what I'm saying? He keeping the South Beach game. I mean, I ain't for the. I mean, he keeping the Florida game tight. He's out here, yeah. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, Shaka Nulu, man? What's happening, man? What's happening, man? That's one of Manosphere's, you know what I'm saying, guys right there, you know what I'm saying, holding it down. He be on the streams and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, holding it fucking down, man. That's what's up, man. Hey, thank you for showing love. The thing about the Manosphere, man, we did a real stream the other night. I said a real stream the other night with Pastor $40. And he brought up a thing about the manosphere being a scam. And the reason that I made this stream right here is how many people face is clean? How many people face they can really like get they whole face out the water? You see that alligator right there, right? Hey, when I use the term your face is gator, that means it's clean. That means it's sharp. You feel me? Hey, you showing who you are. You feel me? I don't even think there's a lot of people that showing who they is, man. Hey, I'm not busting shots at anybody, but a lot of people ain't really living that life, man. A lot of people not even living to the pillars of what they talking about. You know what I'm talking about? It sounds good, you know what I'm saying? It sounds good to get the super chats. It sounds good to get a cash ass. It sounds good to get a PayPal. It sounds good, but are people really living that life? And I started to think about it. And I can't really say, I mean, because I don't know a lot of these cats really, from a can of paint. I just know Triple Black. You can say whatever you want to say about him. You know what I'm saying? He might be, he might drink a little bit too much. He might be a little too aggressive. But I will bet you can't find a person that knows me, that really knows me, and they'd be like, hey, yeah, you know what? This dude is flawed as fuck. He be lying. He fake. He be doing some fuck shit behind the scenes and shit like that. No, you can't. You can't. You can't. You really can't. My style and my delivery might offend some people, but it is what it is. Hey, I'm not no gangster. I ain't no gangster, but I'm a man at the end of the fucking day. But anyways, man, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the cash app, man. If you feel that I'm giving you some entertainment and shit, um, just do it, man. But let's talk about it, man. Past the $40, man. If you out there, man, go ahead and jump on the stream. I'm gonna drop a link and shit like that. Anybody that wants to come up here, I mean, even if you got smoke for me, man. Hey, I'm smoke ready. Yeah, man. I'm smoke ready. I don't give a fuck about nothing, dog. Um, the thing about it is, when people get called out, especially in these streams and this whole manosphere shit, it says a lot about a person on the way that they react. They have that term like a hick dog will holler. um that says everything. When people get their card pulled, and if you take a step back and look how they react, a lot of times they will show you what their fucking face card is. They'll show you it. They'll show you it. They'll pull that fucking face card right out the gate. Man. Like, why you? I mean, like, and the thing about it is, um, when you like, it's just like chess. You know what I'm saying? You can bait a motherfucker to a big move. You're like, God damn, boy. Hey, we just started the game. Why you jumping out the fucking gym right out the gate? What's up with that? What's up there? What you trying to say? What you telling me? What you fucking telling me? You know what I'm talking about? What you talking about? I mean, and I've noticed that with a lot of cats, man. A lot of cats, man. You can just go ahead and you can pull their card. You don't even have to pull their card. You just have to test them, and then all of a sudden they jump out the gym. Why are you jumping out the gym, homeboy? Hey, is what I'm saying, is a hit dog, is a hit dog. Are you a hit dog? uh, but anyways, man, this manosphere shit it is kind of fun, but back to the subject I was talking about, man. That's one of my fatal flaws. I get riffing on something, and then all of a sudden I get sidetracked on some shit. Um, no, Pastor $40 was talking, and we were talking about the red pill. The red pill. Is it a scam? I'm starting to think it is a scam. Is the manosphere a scam? You know what I'm talking about? Because if you look at, I mean, whose face is clean and what space is not diluted in some fucking woman shit? I mean, I'll take a second for somebody to put one space that hasn't been tainted, in the chat. Don't be scared, man. Tell me one space. I mean, if you look at some of your favorite content creators, they've all been compromised. Chocolate mine. You know what, man? Hey, I don't know if you're shadow banned, man. I know I'm probably subscribed to you, but I never see you go live. I never see your videos and shit like that. So, you know, um, I don't know if you're a content creator like that, man. I know you be in the chats and shit. But there's not too many. There's not too many. I mean, there's not. I mean, I can't really think of one content creator that's face is it hasn't been tainted in some way or not. Because the thing about it is, you got a lot of content creators. This is no shots to anybody, but yes, shots to people. I mean, I mean, a lot of the shit that they're talking about in the manosphere, they're not really living that life. You know what I'm talking about? And the thing about it is like, how can you be big dog when you wasn't always big dog? You feel me? Especially when you coming out acting like you big dog. I mean, if you and the thing about it is we're finding out a lot of these guys that are they're saying all this stuff, they're trying to be the leader of men and shit like that, have been compromised. You've been compromised. You know what I'm saying? There's nobody that's Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders, and I'm using a football reference. Deion Sanders was a cover corner that I don't really think there's any receiver that's ever compromised Deion Sanders. You know what I'm saying? Like Deion Sanders is standard. Like he could take like half the field away. He's one of those guys that's never been compromised. You know. Hold up. What is it? I haven't done since June. I'm work a lot. Yeah, just unsub, then resub. You know what? Kuda was telling me about that shit because a lot of the content creators like that I'm I'm cool with and stuff like that. I have not really seen them on my live stream. So I guess you do have to unsub and then resub. That way you start getting their lives and shit. I didn't really think that was a real thing, but you're the second person that says that, so I guess that is a real thing. Um, you know, is it and I'm going back to I want to take a step back a little bit about making mistakes. About making mistakes. And when you make a mistake as a man, should you always be held to that mistake? Should you always be held to that mistake? Because one of the tropes I think I see in the manosphere, if if one motherfucker finds a chink in your armor and they know about that chink in your armor, they're always going to attack it. They're always going to attack it. Even the one that has multiple chinks in their armor, they're still going to attack it. And I wonder, as a man, as men, are we ever redeemable? Small channel. A lot of people shot you out, man. If you probably go live more, shit, you probably could be a big channel. But anyways, are men redeemable? Because there's a lot of women that get a lot of different opportunities. She can be the biggest whatever. We'll use one example. Cardi B. Cardi B has, she's been through the ringer. If you want to talk about whole life, but nowadays, Cardi B is winning. Cardi B is a mother. Cardi B is a wife. She gets basically a free pass. It always depends on the mistakes. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but we all make mistakes. Nobody's exempt from making mistakes. But why is some people's mistakes more magnified than others? You know what I'm saying? Everybody, like for instance, there's dudes that get ridiculed constantly from one mistake that they made for the other. We have cancel culture right now. Right now, like what's that guy? Ari Spears is going through it. He probably, I would say, from a business perspective, made a mistake, even though he was telling the truth about Lizzo. That he's canceled. And when it comes to the entertainment space, the mainstream space, he probably will never be able to redeem himself. But somebody let Lizzo makes mistake after mistake after mistake after mistake, and people forgive her. You know what I'm talking about? She makes songs about what's crazy. And I remember this shit when I first split up from my significant other. This is years ago. She sent me a song about actually a Lizzo song. It was a Lizzo song. I used to be a hoe or some shit like that. It was like one of those her first hits or whatever, right? And this is like probably like 3-4 years ago. And Lizzo has been making mistake after mistake after mistake after mistake. You know what I'm talking about? But when she makes those mistakes, all she does is garner sympathy, some type of sympathy, some type of, somebody trying to prop her up and trying to that. But when it looks like at like when you look at men, um, there's very few men that can make those type of mistakes and still be relevant in the game. And like somebody like Ari Spears, um, moving forward, even though he's already says that he's already been blackballed. I've seen a guy that's a very funny cat. If you ever seen him in stand up, I used to work at a comedy club like about 3-4 months ago, and I seen him live in person. I actually had a conversation with him. I mean, this is no cap. He's hard. I mean, I'm talking about like he's hardcore, but somebody like him will never be able to live that mistake down. They will never be able to live that mistake down. It's like, why does he get the grace and somebody like Lizzo does not get the grace? Because she said some egregious shit. She said some shit that we know that is completely out of pocket about men and all this type of stuff. But she gets that type of grace. Um, when it comes to feminism and shit like that, one of the pillars of feminism is equality. But when you look at the results, I mean, there's really there's no equity, there's just no equality in it. If you're a man, you basically have to parse your words, because if you can say one thing that's taken out of context, I mean, it doesn't matter. The politically correct police will get you, the sisterhood will get you, all these people will get you canceled. But on the other side, you know, I mean, they got free reign to say shit all the fucking time. Like, okay, I'll give you another example. Doja Cat. Doja fucking Cat. Doja Cat. How many completely egregious shit has she done on the internet and basically can still garner a career? She's done a whole bunch of shit. She was like in was it a white supremacist chat room, basically saying some real out of pocket shit. But she still has a bunch of subscribers. She still is relevant. She can drop a song tomorrow and she'll be on the headlines and shit like that. But hey, there's a lot of people that just that can't really say that. I mean, they can't really do shit like that. You feel me? I mean, there's a long list of men that just made one mistake and it was over with. Hey, think about it. Men play on a completely different ball game. There's women out here right now that are probably, they're committing domestic violence. They're hitting their men. They're hitting people. They're doing all kinds of like just egregious shit, but yet they get away with it. They get away with it. They get away with it, and all it really takes is one time for a dude. I mean, look at sports, right? Look at sports. You have Deshaun Watson, and I'm sorry. I mean, somebody's probably going to get mad. I don't give a fuck anyway, man. Fuck you and everything that you stand for. If you really going to get mad at me for saying what I'm about to say right now, with Deshaun Watson, I've listened to the story, man, unless I am missing something like way, way, way out the box. I don't really see what the hell he did wrong. I'm telling you, I don't really see what he did wrong other than being a fucking big old trick. Um, he had to pay. He's missed the whole season. Hold on, nigga. I'm live, nigga. Come and help me, nigga. Come on, bruh. I'm on live, man. I'm gonna drop the link, man. Man, come on, man. Listen, the man is live right now. The space has been missing the man. And you know what? While I have you on the phone, I'm gonna give you. I mean, give me a minute. I mean, you heard about this Deshaun Watson shit, right? Deshaun Watson. You haven't heard? It's the quarterback that paid a whole bunch of massage therapists, and Yeah, like he like 24. He was just like a massage trick, basically, right? So he's been suspended for 11 games, and he has to pay a $5 million fine, right? Basically, he was getting all these massage therapists and asking them for additional services. Um, from a male's perspective, what on the surface level, what is wrong with that? Paying for massages and asking for additional services. Yes. If you have a bunch of money, right, and you're getting a massage and you're asking for extra treatment, is that considered predatory in your opinion? I can't. No, no, you were Borgen, but essentially what it was he was getting a bunch of services additional, and he was paying for the services, but because he signed a big contract and shit like that, they felt it was predatory. Is that is that fair? Hello? Okay. The man. If I'm on here for another hour, man, come on, man. We can chop it up a little bit, but is that would you consider that shit predatory? Well, the man is. I don't know what the hell the man is doing right now, but anyways, but I mean, when you really look at it, is it fucking predatory though? Is it predatory that he's paying for additional services? Yo, yeah, yeah, I know that, but is it predatory? Who would be the predator? Exactly. Hmm? Right. But I mean, but the thing about it is like with the gynocracy, the gynocracy wants to be able to limit men of their sexual choices and stuff like that. But oh, my bad. The gynocracy, one of their goals is this is my opinion. They want to be able to limit men on their sexual choices and stuff. But but essentially, sometimes I think they want to limit like the upper echelon men as the people that have all the sexual opportunity. But what's weird about it is when the guys with the that are upper echelon exercises their sexual opportunity because of whatever the resources that they have, they somehow construct that shit as predatory. You know, when you're the thing about it is you have to have a. I mean, when when you have the resources, you're part of the selective crowd, right? That makes you selective. That makes you more attractive. That makes you more desirable. That makes you all these type of things. But what feminism in these feminazis are trying to do. They're trying to make that guy that is supposed, like, they don't want, the bottom feeders in this in this upper echelon of sexual selectivity. They don't that's what they only want, the dudes that can afford it or whatever, right? But now they're trying to make that guy predatory. So they're actually trying to decrease his his access even less. So I almost think, is it a what's the term? There's a term in business, camelizations. I mean, uh, are these women, like, got so much? I mean, like, because I think women so much right now, they have so much choice, they have so much power. It's almost, they're eating themselves alive. They're eating themselves alive because they don't really know what the fuck they want. You know, it's like, who is allowed to exercise this sexual selectivity? It can't be the women, because there's too many of them, and too many of them don't have access to all the men in the goddamn world. So somebody's playing a game with them to the point where they're just trying to, like, fucking ruin every goddamn thing. Yeah. They try to ruin everything. Let me call the man back, man. Let me see if he can come back a little bit later, man. I like to chop it up, man. Anybody that wants to join the chat, man, go ahead and join the chat. Yeah, I don't discriminate. You know what I'm saying? I elevate. Um, I have to get this. I really have to figure out how to get this algorithm back again. Because I haven't really been streaming and stuff like that. It's all about consistency. And the thing about my stream, I'm willing to go where a lot of people won't go. So I know, all I gotta do is just probably, if I can somehow muster like 10, 15 people in the box, that's just gonna go to 30, 40, maybe 50 very easily. Yeah, very easily. Because I'm really that good. I'm really that good. I'm really that good. I'm really that good. But I was using, like, Deshaun Watson as a, just a case study. Because Deshaun Watson, if you look at Deshaun Watson, right? Deshaun Watson signed a $230 million guaranteed contract for the NFL. He is a Pro Bowl quarterback, right? He's over 6 foot. We let the women judge. I mean, I guess from a look perspective, he would, fall into the upper echelon of men. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to a sexual selectivity standpoint, he could have the pick of the litter. But the fact that he has the ability to have that was it the sexual selectivity, he's still considered predatory. He's still considered predatory, which is, to me, is crazy, because um those women that had the opportunity, which is a big opportunity to even be in the same room as that guy, to massage that guy, to get his ass naked and all this type of shit. I mean, that is not. I mean, that is a very minute group of women that even has the ability to do it, and those women still felt like it was predatory. And the thing about it is had he been Pookie, not Pookie or Ray Ray, but just like some low level nigga that paid them some money, that didn't have no clout, there's no way they would probably felt that was predatory, because they already knew what it was. Um, the fact that they got into the room with him, and they knew that he had resources, and he had all this type of stuff, and they went in the room with him multiple times, and they still came out acting like he was predatory, is mind boggling to me, because come on, man, you know what it, I mean. You knew what the assignment was. You knew what the assignment was. Don't play stupid now. You knew exactly what the fucking assignment was. But anyways, um, it's crazy to me. You know, he's being painted this guy or whatever. But shout out to that guy, man. I hope he makes it in the NFL. I hope he, bounces back and has a great end of the season, even though he had 2 years off. Not Deshaun Watson. If you ever seen him play, he's a great a great ball player. So um, yo, what do you got? What do you got? Target Wi-Fi or some shit? Or... By the way, their Wi-Fi is terrible. By the way, terrible. I mean, let me ask you a philosophical question, right? Um, is it? I mean, do you think at some point all men with a bunch of resources that are able to exercise their resources are going to be considered predatory from a feminist standpoint? Yeah. Hmm.
On my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shit. Hands on my knees, hands on my knees.
I mean, but okay, all right. Let me ask you a question: is being a broke hoe or broke nigga, which one is worse? Right. Because the thing about it is no matter how, as a woman, no matter how broke you are, you can still leverage your pussy. So right. So I mean, but when I mean, the environment that we are right now, would you say the intrinsic value of vagina has plummeted? Right, but I mean, but I'm just saying the intrinsic value, the actual value of the vagina has it been diminished? Right, but I'm just okay. All right. Um, let me take a step back. Let me take a step back. All right. Um, women that have leveraged their vagina have wanted to give more of their vagina out. Does that essentially make their vagina less worthy? Yeah. But okay, let me use analogy, right? Let's just say you go to a car dealership, right? And you have the base model. the base model, right? And normally when you have the base model, you get some upgrades on it, right? You pay more for the upgrades, right? You pay more, right? Would it be logical for a dealership to be like, hey, you're going to get the base model, but I want you to pay the upgrade price. I'm not going to get you anything more than what the base model is, but I still want you to pay for the upgrade price because I'm not going to give you anything more. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I mean, but they're coming. I mean, what's upgradable about a bitch would be like if the bitch was saying, "Hey, you know what? I'm gonna give more cooperation. I'm gonna give more incentive. I'm gonna do more for you as a man." Now I know. We've been over. We've been overpaying. I'm cognizant of that. Yeah, but I mean, this is the fucked up environment. Is the base model is pussy, like cooperation, all those type of extra shit. That's extra. Those are upgrades, which is crazy because the base model should include that shit in the first place, right? What is that? Right. Right. Yeah, man. What?
Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shape. Hands on my knees, hands on my knees, close.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, man. I wish I wish you could actually go on the stream. Right. Um. Right. I wish I could get you on here because Pastor $40. Shout out to Pastor, man. Shout out to Pastor. I was on the stream last night. Yeah, but he's not on here yet, man. Niggas don't be showing love to me like I be showing love to them. That is crazy to me, man. I be spending my time going on other niggas' stream, and I know niggas be seeing me. I know niggas be seeing on me, but they don't show no goddamn love to me too. Yeah, man. Anyways, no, but I mean, they what? Man, I don't give a fuck about that shit, man. I'm no threat to nobody, man. I'm just, yeah, right. Um, in the whole premise of this theme, I have a gator with his face out the water. You know what I'm talking about? The whole alligator's face out the water. It's clean, and he's looking. He's sharp. His teeth are sharp. He's looking. He's looking at. He's stalking his prey. That's what I mean when your face is gator. You know what I'm saying? You, hey, your face is clean. How many like people that you know in real life that be popping off and shit like that, where their face is real clean? Yeah, I mean they're really about that life, right? I mean, when it comes to real, I mean, the thing I rest on my the thing, right? And I live on this shit, right? Like when it comes to triple black, and but yeah, man, you in Dallas, man. You in Alice, Alice. I'm coming out there, man. I'm gonna come out there. I'm gonna fuck with Houston. You hear me? My college roommate was from Houston, so I'm gonna definitely fuck out that Sugar Land. You already fucking know what it is. Hey, yeah, hey, the Houston, the Dallas, Fort Worth. My high school homeboy. I think he lives in Austin and shit like that. But anyways, Fort Worth. Hey, I'm gonna be out chop. Hey, I might bring my son out there. Yeah, oh yeah, man, my homeboy. Hey, shout out to Edson, man. Hey, I'm gonna hit him up, man. We're gonna take a trip to Houston, bro. We're gonna take a Houston trip to Houston. We're gonna go to Dallas, man. I mean, me and Frankie gonna do, we're gonna do the damn thing, man. We're gonna do the damn thing, and man, we're gonna do the damn thing. What I was really wanted to talk about too, man, is this whole this thing called therapy that get thrown in the face of black men all the time about therapy, and it makes no sense. It really makes no sense because the stigma that comes along with that whole thing, there's a stigma. There's an automatic stigma come through it, right? Like when a person is not liking what you're saying, the first thing they will say, "Hey, you need to go get some therapy, whatever." Knowing that if you oblige to that, that is a thing that they can hang you by all the time, right? Let's just say you were dating a woman, right? And she didn't like what you were saying, and she's like, "You need to go and get some therapy," right? And let's just say you're a sucker, you're a simp, you're all this type of shit, right? You say, "Hey, you know what? Let me go get some therapy." And let's just say you get the therapy and you get in an argument with her. What do you think her first line of defense is going to be? I mean, the thing about it is when it comes to black men, right? I mean, does society do not respect us enough for us can to not see? Like you played football, right? I mean, I played football too, right? I played offense, I played defense, right? Um, I mean, when you play offense, right? Uh, there's some people that can't see the blitz coming, but if you got wherewithal and you're a good football player, you're going to see the blitz coming, right? Why would we stay in the face of that damn blitz when we know it's coming? Why would we even call the opposite? I mean, like the defense to blitz us? Mhm. Hmm. Right. I mean, okay, okay, right. But when it comes to let's just say, you know what, and I'm hate that I was born in America, and I have to, and unfortunately, the woman that I married happened to be ADOS. Shout out to you, your ADOS people. You know, your American descendants of slaves and shit like that. The culture is really fucked up. Shout out to Tariq Nasheed, you know, the whole FBA movement. Y'all niggas are doing everything in your power to keep the dysfunction going. But anyway, that's another story. Right, right. I don't mean to cut you off, but okay, when it comes to the black man, right, right, if we engage in something that we deem as constructive or the community deems as constructive, would you say that would be on surface very boring or not exciting or lame? Yeah, no. What I'm saying is if what we if we engage in something that the community deems as constructive, wouldn't that be boring? I was just thinking the other day. I mean today I talked about to you, you know, because I'm in finance, right? And I actually for a refresher, um, I don't know what I had. I mean, on Instagram, I know about options and shit like that, but I was just bored. I wanted to refresh my mind about trading options, which is a great wealth building tool, right? The community would think that shit is great, but the culture in general, would you feel that shit would be boring? Right. But I mean, it's a wealth building mechanism, right? You know how, like, I know a little bit about options, right? You have the yin and the yang, right? The yin and the yang are essentially equal. So you can make money on the downside. You can make money on the you can make money on the upside. Like options is something that you can actually make way more money on the downside than the upside. That's how you have all these hedge fund managers and shit like that that have been, uber rich. Do you realize that? I mean, do the rest of America realize that? I mean, betting on failure, betting on failure is fruitful. Well, yeah, I mean, you got to have 25 racks if you want to do margin. That's gambling. If you're betting on margin, yeah, absolutely. You got to have 25 racks. That's just the minimum, but most people are not betting on margin. You know, if you have you can still make money not betting on margin, but me- betting on margin, like if you were a margin trader, whatever, you had have to have at least 25 racks in your account. But I mean, the thing about it is there's a yin and a yang for everything, right? You can bet on n- negativity, be pessimistic, and not even be on this thing and make money. You know how antiquated that shit sounds? You're betting on housing. Like you can bet on housing. Eh, No, I mean, no, we thrive on it. Right. Is it a disease, you think? Is this an allergic reaction? I mean, you talked about these broke hoes, right? Uh, you know, black women, in my opinion, are masters of disguise, right? As a collective, how have they tricked a lot of people into thinking that they're winning and they're these boss babes and all of them are Halle Berry, all of them are Beyonce, all of them are the how have they tricked us into thinking that? Is it because there's so many sucker simps that are funding this delusion? Mm-hmm. Right. Hey, it's funny. I was looking. I'm looking at the streaming thing. It's like sometimes it would like, go up to four, and like people immediately will jump out the goddamn stream and shit like that. I'm like, oh my god, these niggas really don't want to show any goddamn love. Anyways, they're not begging. Yeah, Hmm. I mean, but I mean, you. Anyways, man, let's Mhm. It's your fault. You broke. You dusty. Like all this type of stuff. You broke, you dusty, you dry dick, you ain't got no hose, this, that, the blah blah blah, yeah. You talking about the no, come on, man. They can't be ouch huh. So I mean essentially, do you think that they're putting the cart before the horse? Yeah, yeah. Hey, hold on a second, man. Hold on a second, bro. Hold on. Hold on. My bad. No, no, no. Hold up. No, I was on mute. But no, what he was saying basically, this guy has he. I mean, I'll give him credit because he actually mashed the gas. But this is a lot of concepts and stuff like that that I've known about for a long time. It is not employed. He's actually people are paying him for this stuff, which he basically was saying like, hey, you know what? If um you don't want to use the mainstream shit, you want to use shit from the smaller content creators, bro. I swear to God, um, the list that you had, bro, dog. There's one guy, bro. One guy, huh? You talking about the wigs and all this type of shit, man? This thing is usually. You know what? Hey, you know what? As soon as I brought up that topic, guess what my viewers went to? Zero. Like I said, a hit dog will holler. You heard? Dog, I tell you though, as soon as I said that shit right there, that shit went right to fucking zero, bro. Went to zero. I feel like I'm an underground rapper that spits bars. I remember a year ago, Mr. Man was catching flack for talking about bitches with BBLs, bitches with lashes, bitches with nails, bitches with fake hair and shit like that. And what a lot of niggas are talking about right now, Mr. Man. I'm asking you, what are aren't a lot of people talking about nails, fake lashes, the whole thought uniform, the whole Magic City uniform, the problem. I mean, what the the whole the BBL kit, you know, the BBL kit with the lashes and shit like that equals problematic woman. Like, what woman? I mean, listen. Is there any chance that when they indulge in those type of accessories, when I'm talking about indulging, when it's part of their uniform, is there any way that woman is not going to be problematic? Mhm. Problematic.
Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shape. Hands on my knees, hands on my knees. Close.
Listen, it's an investment. It's the city girls. The city girls. The city girls. The city girls. But But I mean, I was giving you your flowers right now, though, because I know you all go on YouTube. Hey, you remember that stream? And I'm gonna specifically say that shit when we talked about it. We called it Shark Week. Shark Week, right? Basically, the premise is how these women are using birth control and shit like that for centuries, basically. Uh oh. Uh oh.
Hey, yeah. Hey, let him loose. Let him loose, Trip.
Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shape. Hands on my knees, hands on my knees.
That's right. That's right. Hey, let him know what's happening.
She belongs to the streets.
Hey, Shaka Nulu, what's going on with you? What's going on with you, player?
That thickness right there. Goodness. That's some booty meats right there, y'all. That's that filet mignon of booty meats. That's grade A beef right there is what that is.
Hey, that's my man right there.
Bread and make me a booty meat sandwich.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a booty meat sandwich. That's grade A booty meat.
Hey, listen, bro. I've been looking at the stream content and shit like that. Just like when we said before, man, you hold that nigga, man. Y'all better not use our shit. Yeah, hard man. Yeah, you heard me. We got past the collection plate in the
Pastor pulling
fucking
up
building.
and in fucking building. Oh shit.
I don't even know if he's gonna pull up, man. I'm gonna drop the link. I don't know. He don't pull up on my shit like I pull up on his shit. I pull up on his shit immediately. Yeah, head man. He might be at work and shit like that. You know what I'm talking about? But anyways, man.
Yeah, we got different hours.
Yeah. But anyways, no, what we were talking about when we made that one stream, and I remember it talking about modern Shark Week, where women, the problems that they end up running into of tricking their body into thinking it's pregnant for 20 years and they're not actually having babies. Right. There's long-term ramifications for it, because the thing about it is birth control is hormonal, right?
Right.
How can you not have a hormonal imbalance once you get off birth control?
Listen, let me explain something. And I want all you bitches out there to hear me and hear me well. You motherfuckers don't know nothing. And it's a damn shame that you have black men out here who's trying to put you onto something and you don't know anything. You don't know anything. And what you're seeing, instead of accepting what you're seeing, accepting the reality that's right in front of you, y'all just want to still stay stuck in some sort of fantasy land. And I try to sympathize with the females. I even try to empathize. You know what I'm saying? That must really be fucked up. Living in a man's world. Listen, out.
Yeah,
I'm in an Uber.
No. We
let me finish.
We got Mr. Pastor in here, man. We got to give him his flowers, man. Before
Pass the $40. What's going on with you, bro?
Man, nah, shit. Hey, Triple, you and the man done started something. My nigga T-Raw said he about to start coming for all y'all mandatory niggas.
You already know what it is, man. Already know, man. We've been vocal about our distress. Not necessarily the Mr. Man or anybody else, but I've been one to take, hey, I've been vocal about the distress and shit like that. It's the thing about it is we got to teach these young guys a lesson. You know what? Listen, you're going to have a period of time in your life, dog, when you say some shit, and it's going to be a 2 year to 3 year, 4 year delayed reaction. like we live in a culture that does not want to give anybody props. You feel me? For saying some shit. You know, they're gonna wait and wait and wait and wait and then claim it as their own. And even with you, Pastor, don't you hear some fucking shit sometimes? Like especially in the scam of all scams, the manosphere, that you're like, God damn, bitch. Did you hey, you were arguing, hey, nigga, you were arguing with me about this shit, but now you're using this shit to fucking like promote your shit. Fuck wrong with you? Let's be real about it, Pastor.
I don't know. He might get cut off or
Yeah,
something like that.
nah,
But
no, Pastor wants to be politically correct with these niggas. Hey,
What happened, yo? No, what
yeah,
happened?
yeah. I'm saying that.
What happened?
Yeah, I don't think he heard you when that happened, Trip. He don't hear you.
no, I'm just saying, like, you know, Pastor, hey, we've been on these streams for like a year and a half and shit like that. Like, don't you ever hear some shit? Sometimes you're like, man, god damn, nigga, you know where the fuck that came from?
You can tell shit be coming from the sisterhood a lot of times. You can tell. You can
No,
tell a lot of
I'm
times.
talking about
No,
like
no,
no,
you're talking about
I'm
our
talking about
content.
some shit that you have dropped, the shit that
Oh
the man has dropped,
Yeah.
and then you got other
man,
niggas
Yeah,
claiming that
I
shit.
mean, look, man, I hear people saying simp Avengers.
man, like yo,
You know where that
see,
come from?
Yeah, I do.
I'll erase. I'll take some shit down. But see, the problem is when I upload the shit back, I'm like, what the fuck? These niggas was already talking about that shit. So we gotta get these niggas time to catch up because niggas don't really realize. I wasn't even really attacking the old red pill, but niggas don't realize the Enron scheme that they in right now. With niggas like Andrew Tate and all these niggas run up the bag on the manosphere. They don't understand. It's a big Enron scam. It used to be
I,
worth something, but now
I,
it's just a scam.
nigga, hey, I told you. I mean, we last night we talked about it, bro. It's like, come on, man. Hey, listen, and I'm talking about like I'm not gonna call me the realest nigga on earth, but I feel like sometimes I'm the realest nigga on earth. Like if I ran up the bag, right? I got all this fucking money, I got real clout, I got all these resources, right? And I got millions of dollars and shit like that. And the motherfucker talking about, you know what, we about to cancel you. You know what, man? I'll be like, fuck you and everybody around you. The last thing I would be doing is going in there and trying to apologize and be contrite. So all that tells me it's a house of cards. Nigga, you wrote a big ass check that your ass really couldn't cash. Am I wrong?
Man, you starting to see that shit all over. And
Look,
that's the
man.
reason
Look,
why these states is taking the L.
look. Okay. All right. These guys is out here, man. They are not men. Okay. So that's the first thing that we got to understand. They're not men. They still little kids. Okay,
You,
who happen to have access to money that we didn't have access to 25 years ago. That's the only thing. YouTube is just making you some money.
but I mean,
Just because you're able to make money in a certain arena, that doesn't necessarily mean that you know what the fuck you talking about, or
okay.
that you actually live what you're talking about.
But hey, you know what? Let me put it in the simpler terms for the Pookie and the Ray Rays in the fucking back. You hear me? For the for the Pookie and the Ray Rays in the fucking back, right? Let's just say, you know what? You got your fucking first brick, right? You got your fucking first brick, and man, you know what? You flip that bitch real fast, right? Then you know what I'm saying. Now you got big nuts. You're like, man, you know what? Instead of one brick, you give me 10 bricks, right? And all of a sudden, the nigga that you fronted got caught the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? On 9 of the bricks. Bitch, now you gotta fucking pay to plug. Come on, man. How's that shit gonna go? Huh? What how's that shit gonna go?
Hey, you said a mouthful, bro.
No, I mean, how's that shit gonna go?
You said a mouthful.
Them bitches cancel your ass, boy. Hey, listen, listen, was they say your eyes were bigger than your stomach? Come on, man. Listen, if you were all the way to fuck up, man, you'll be like, man, fuck every last one of you motherfuckers. Hey, I'm sticking to the script. But eventually, I mean, somehow, listen, in order for that guy to circumvent, to be able to rule an algorithm that much, he had to put a shitload of fucking resources into that algorithm. Like, this is not 10 years ago, right? Now, you know what? If
I
you
don't
slow
think he
niggas
did
in the back,
Yo, Crip, I don't think he did it. I don't think I don't see Kevin Samuels got trending over in China because people were just sharing this shit and people were like actually doing it. Now Andrew Tate started sharing this shit, but I believe Andrew Tate received a little bit of help from the CIA.
absolutely, it wasn't organic. It was not organic at all. And if you look at Myron Gaines was a fucking fed. Myron Gaines was a fucking fed.
All right, so check this out, right? Check this out. I done already kind of been down a little road where I was saying, like, okay, for
Hey,
all you
Mr. Man,
manosphere, hold on. For all you manosphere niggas, okay, pussy is prevalent out here. Now I'm gonna say that again. Pussy is prevalent. It's everywhere.
Ism is canceling me.
Okay, so I'm not buying the fact for this whole incel shit. All of this shit, these niggas just need to get the fuck from behind video games because the pussy is prevalent. Oh, and by the way, hold on a second.
Mr. Man, are you
Hold
getting
on.
laid? I mean, are you getting laid? Like, are
Oh,
you getting laid now? Now you're an elitist.
wait,
Like, you're a
wait,
pussy
wait, wait.
elitist.
Listen. No, what I'm saying. No, what I'm saying is that the pussy is prevalent. You niggas out here want relationships.
No, hell
See,
no.
this is the problem.
Doing out here with all this
Yeah.
ass. Double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon, hella ass. The sun is
Whoa, man. That's what we
You
want.
you niggas is out here. Y'all want relationships with women who don't fucking want relationships. Is y'all getting that?
So
They don't want relationships.
Hey, but
So it's not the fact. So it's not the fact. Here's what a lot of you niggas want. I want your mamas. You want to get a bitch in your house cooking and cleaning. Somebody that you can have some steady pussy. Listen, that's not the game. Okay? All you niggas that's out here looking for that shit, you ain't no player.
So should we start dry dicking the game? I mean, the dry dicking.
I mean, look, the women do not want relationships. They really like about time they go through, and we all heard, the whole nesting syndrome and all that other shit. By the time they get 30, right? Now we already know that by that time they some hoes, and you niggas want relationships with hoes that don't really want no relationships. Their
But
whole
anyway,
lifestyle is saying that they don't want relationships.
hey, listen. I'm going down to Dallas. I'm coming down. I'm coming down. I don't know how they say. I mean, I might go to Houston, but I'm coming down. I don't know what highway is it from Florida to Dallas, but I'm coming down. You know what I'm talking about? I'm coming down to Dallas, man. Um, shit, I got a Facebook group, man. Damn, boy, them Dallas hoes is fine, boy. And
Hey,
I'm
hey,
trying to,
listen, man.
I'm trying to pass the collection plate, man, bro. How? I mean, what is a good like Florida nigga trick budget like to where I have a trick backup plan in Dallas? Like, you know, if all doesn't work, you know what I'm saying, when I'm in the city trying to get these hoes, but I'm just saying at the end of the night I can be guaranteed some pussy. Like
Look, look,
what
look,
type of
look,
no, look, let
look.
me
All right, yeah, all right.
pastor, if you still listening, bro, this nigga be off on this tangent and shit like that. You know what I'm talking about? I was just trying to get him to really
Yeah,
reinforce that shit. But I mean, hey, Mr. Man, we know that you do not want to engage in trickery of women. But if let's just say for if I was an out of town simp and I had no game, but I wanted to be guaranteed some tang, what would be my budget?
all right, $100 for the whole night.
Really? I mean, I wouldn't have
Really,
to use applications like Tinder or
nothing,
Black. Nothing.
nothing.
I mean, I could be the equivalent of a renegade and go on the mean
Look,
streets of Dallas.
yes, yes.
But Pookie, I mean, I would be a threat to get robbed or some shit, right?
No,
I mean, but
look, look.
what?
You could be downtown Dallas in front of the damn uh any hotel
Mhm.
and see some nice women and be like, hey, look, hey, just, you know, y'all selling pussy?
Right. Well, I mean, but that type of woman would definitely see you as food, like gator food or some shit like that. You know, like some raw chicken. What I'm talking about, like, I mean, is there any what do you call it, girlfriend experience type of tricking, to where you buy her a bunch of drinks and she at least acts like she likes
Look, all right, look. Anybody come to Dallas, just hit me up.
you? It'd be so. Hey, you know what? In pass a collection plate, man. I'm disappointed in you, bro. You on my platform, I mean, on your platform, I'd be acting a fool. This nigga got real quiet and shit. But um, but no, thanks for coming through, man. For real. We had
But
ism.
check this out.
No,
Check this
we
out.
had
Look,
ism.
look, look.
We had ism in the building. That nigga, I dropped the link. That nigga didn't want to come through,
Look,
man.
man. Let me tell you, man. Let me tell you.
What happened?
You all right? I don't know what the hell you niggas is doing. I don't know what y'all doing,
Who's
but
y'all? Who's y'all?
I'm just talking about if it applies to you. Okay, it's easier now than it was 20 years ago.
Man, you were married twice. So you
Yeah,
already like the game is already ingrained in you. You got two women to be able to say, "Hey, you know what? You're the fucking man." So that's the problem with you niggas, man. Some of you niggas, man, don't realize that you have game by default. You have
I don't.
you have
Look,
the
man, because
wherewithal.
Man,
I
listen,
mean,
man.
but the thing about it is what you're not realizing is like Grand Theft Auto for you, but it's not Grand Theft Auto for a lot of other cats because you got two women to marry you, and in a society like here, it's very fucking hard. So your mouthpiece, whether you know it or not, is upper echelon.
Okay, because I mean, like, well,
No. I'm just saying, is your mouthpiece is upper echelon compared to a lot of other dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like for
okay,
instance,
yeah, I
like
can dig that. I can
like
dig that. Yeah, 'cause I'm
when
not
you
finished.
when like for instance, if I go talk to a woman, right, and I'm interested in that woman, I know exactly what pressure point to hit. I just know the whole layout of a woman. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Hey. Anybody talk? Hey, have you talked to Bayou Bunny lately?
No.
Oh man, I gotta hit her up because this chick down here, she want to make me some gumbo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
But
reserved for Bayou Bunny. So Bayou, if you hear me talking,
but what I'm talking about, like if you've been married twice, so this is a type of flex that you have, and you got to realize that you have that type of flex to where you can go to any city and be able to converse with women on that level. You feel me? Your confidence, like from a male perspective, is all the way to fuck up. You know, bitch, there's no fucking city in America you can't tell me if I fucking fly into I can't pull a bitch. Come on, man. You might be out of your mind.
right?
You're out of your
You just
fucking
gotta
mind.
be. So what do you think is hindering? Maybe we need to go over that. Maybe on Friday nights we need to go over what's hindering men from, I don't know, from being more confident. You
No,
know
I
what I'm
mean,
saying?
but but
Or
but,
or,
but
or I mean, because unless you're just an introvert, right? And there's
no,
a
I
way that
mean,
an introvert could even pull chicks.
no. The thing about it is when you start the biggest mistake that men do as a collective is start listening to what women are saying and what they're saying. You they're the I mean from a defaultive I mean like from default they're deceptive. So let me take a step back. I always say let me take a step back. All right. If you want to know how to catch a fish, do you actually ask the fish or do you ask the fisherman?
You gotta ask the fisherman. But you gotta know a thing or two about
Exactly.
the fish. But you gotta know a thing or two about the fish you're trying to catch.
No. All you got to know is where the fish are at, and
But you
you
gotta know
have
what they biting.
Good enough, triple. That's not good enough. You got to know the kind of bait. Yeah,
Right. You gotta know what they biting.
know,
and
gotta know.
who are you asking? Who are you asking this?
You're going to ask the fisherman because the fisherman has tested enough.
Right.
Exactly.
But in order for the
Fisherman
fisherman
has
to
tested
know,
enough
he
baits
gotta
to know.
test. Yeah.
He's because I grew up fish. You got to test enough. Is this a live bait? Is this live bait? Do I use like this a live bait or this like a or do I
Is
let the
it a
bait
lure?
float around
You know,
or
right.
or when I catch this
What type
fish,
of lure you use?
when I catch this fish, do I let this fish run, then reel it in, or do I
No.
fight this fish off gate? It's up.
And
It's hey, it's up. Yo,
you're gonna help the fish. I mean, the point of fishing is to catch a fish. It's not to fucking play with the fish. You know what I'm saying? Some of you niggas love to fucking play with these goddamn fish. No, I mean, listen, you're catching the fish and you're gonna fillet them. This is what a real fisherman does.
All right. So look. All right. Uh, I think calling women fish in this context, you dig what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be thinking about women and fish,
But
but
I
I dig
get
what you're
that.
saying.
No. You know what? Man, step away from the pussy. I know you're getting pussy now. Like I can tell it in your fucking voice. Like you're acting different. You're acting like fucking what's the guy? What's that guy's name? Obsidian. Like you see, you remember how hard man was on these hoes? Now he's getting some pussy. This is like
Yeah,
pastor. This is like I'm validating you. I'm validating you. The manosphere in the red pill is a fucking scam. It's a fucking scam.
I told that nigga that shit the other day, man. I said, I can hear the sweet blossoms in your voice now, nigga. You niggas, yeah. Niggas sound like a Michael Jackson.
No,
You are not alone.
Hey, wait, whoa.
That nigga about to start saying, hey, if you say I'm kicking your ass off the stream, if you say now all women, I'm waiting for his shit.
Not
Like,
all women. What?
Not all women. Not all women. You know.
Oh, nah. I still say all. Fuck that. Look.
You said okay. Triple, go back to Anton's stream sometime. You are a funny dude. You a funny dude. Okay. Yeah, I guess I got cooked on Anton's platform. Like a lot of these niggas think, you know what I'm talking about? But my face is gator. You know? Stay solid. Anyway, what's happening, man? What's up? What's up, Kenny R, man? Thank you for showing some love, man. Go ahead and hit the goddamn like button. You hear me? Anyways, man. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
All right, so when y'all saying that the Benosphere is a fake or fraud or it's the Enron, what do y'all mean?
It's the thing about it is, all right. Let's just say if you're a company, right? And I'm gonna use some business terms. So for some of you slow niggas in the back, you become a corporation. You have a corporation, right? You have a CEO. Not like this is not a sole proprietorship. This is not an LLC. This is a whole corporation. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z got on the whatever say like Steve Jobs owned 1% of Apple, but he's the face of Apple, right? This is a corporation. You have shares, right? You have a CEO, you have a CFO, you have that whole infrastructure, right?
Right.
You have that whole infrastructure. And you got the board of directors, and the CEO is part of board of directors. In order to make decisions in this corporation, you have to have the majority. So you have to have, a voting block of at least 51% of the shareholders, right? No one is bigger than the other. No one is bigger than the other. When once they go public and shit like that, somebody can come up and be the main shareholder and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the things about being a corporation. You feel me? Now you got these you got the CEOs, right? The CEO, he's actually not really, he secretly sold his shares, right? He doesn't even own preferred stock or any of those type of things. He sold his shares, right? So on the surface, it looks like he has a whole bunch of fucking shares in the thing, but all that shit is fucking empty. Matter of fact, we find out that most of the majority shareholders, their shares are really fucking not, they don't actually own stock in the shit. That's Enron.
Exactly. They get you to invest, you to push the stock. They never invest. This is pretty much the House of Morgan financing through the House of Morgan where they say that never use your own money, right?
Yeah,
exactly. You never use your own money, but you get everybody to invest in this imaginary scheme that you don't even believe in. You don't have a bit. That's just why this space never had a business model. They never had a mission statement. It was never a mission. It was never a business. It was never a thing.
Yeah.
It was a simulation.
But it's common sense. Okay. Don't listen to bitches, right? let's just say I'm a content creator, right? Don't listen to bitches. Don't listen to women, right? But my whole platform consists of all women. Come on, man. What does that sound like?
Now, see that's something that you know. But we pointed that shit out a while ago,
I know. I'm
and
just saying. I'm just saying.
these motherfuckers, I'm like, look, man, y'all. But here's the whole
Matter,
deal, though. Here's the whole deal, and I
matter
thought,
of fact. No,
wait.
hold on. Matter of fact, we're not going to even allow you niggas to even talk. Come on, man.
Now, here's what I thought about the whole manosphere, right? You're supposed to want to go from blue pill to red pill, from blue pill to red pill, which means that you're supposed to understand women, understand their deceitfulness, and what the fuck ever, right? But the thing is that for me, it's not really helping you understand yourself and the power that you have, right? See, men don't realize how important they are and how valuable they are, which I can see what you guys are saying. Like, yo, y'all a lot more valuable, and y'all funding and financing this shit. And there's nothing really to it outside of you going from going from blue pill to red pill. So, with that being said, it's like you learn the shit. How much do you really know about yourself? How much are you really learning about the pitfalls that you're involved in your damn self?
This shit has turned, because that's what I was saying last night. That's what I was preaching on. And so this shit has literally turned into, so you know how you was watching that shit on Cuda channel? What if this space is actually turned into what if YD was actually right? What if this space has let men find out so much about women and women's nature and how helpless they are to it, to the point where they don't want to be men anymore? They just want to transgender into being women. Mm-hmm. So what if this whole Matrix trilogy shit that they talking about, that YD was talking about, what if it's actually right?
I mean, the thing about it is, no matter how much evidence that you give women, they're not going to change.
No, and that's not what and that's like the whole point, right?
The men,
that's like the whole point, right?
The men, we know the women won't change, but who will change is the men.
Exactly.
Men, right?
Exactly.
Now, hold on. Let me just say something to these guys about women. The one thing that you just got to learn how to do and to understand women is acceptance. Accept who they are. Don't try to change them and being what the fuck you're thinking that they should be. Accept who they are. Just because she's beautiful and pleasing to your eye, motherfucker, that don't mean that she is supposed to acquiesce and just all of a sudden change who she is just for you.
Do you think that that's why that they feel like labels are so important? Because and I'm about to pull up this thing about what is a woman, like what is a woman?
Oh yeah, you seen that shit? That shit's crazy.
That shit is crazy, because the thing about it is, in your mind, what is the definition of a woman? And I'll ask both of you guys, what is the definition of a woman?
It's an adult female. That's all a fucking woman is.
Yeah, any titties, pussy, and they 18. That's a woman.
Okay, I mean, even if they have these characteristics, what do you think a true woman's behavior pattern should be, or what is a woman's behavior pattern?
In terms of what?
Just anything. I mean, like, what is a woman's behavior? What is the okay? what is the qualification? Like, okay, let me take a step back. And
Yeah.
no, for you to be a real man.
Because you asked a loaded question.
No. For you to be a real man, right? You got to provide, you got to protect, you got to provision, you got to do all these damn things. You know what I'm saying? And in addition to that, you gotta be 6 foot. You got to make 6 figures. You got, have,
Look, no, the fuck you
you gotta
don't.
have good sex. I mean,
Look,
but you
look,
got to
look,
have
look,
all.
look.
No,
No, the
don't cut
fuck
me
you
off,
don't.
bro. No, I mean, what I'm saying in modern terms, you got to have all these damn things, right? What is the litmus test for a woman? It's crickets. It's crickets right now.
Okay, all right. So let's back up for a man. By nature, men produce, provide, protect. That's what we do by nature. Okay, just by nature. So just how women have emotions and all of this other shit that they do very well, right? Like men don't do very well in the emotional realm, but women they do, right? But women don't do very well in the logical realm. Okay, we do.
No, I
Now,
mean,
and
I think that emotion, we would do well in an emotional, because think about it. Most men's emotion are suppressed. If they had an avenue to be able to express it like fully without any constraint, I think there would be a lot of men expressing their emotion. But
Well, I think you
they've
have
always
that.
been they've been lived. I mean, they've always brought into an environment that is it's unacceptable. It's unacceptable.
Well, I don't think men naturally cry as much as women or as good at crying as women. But hold on. So that's the thing about it. See, Triple, when you ask this question, you end up with our society. No, so you there's not a there's not a cookie cutter playbook that every man wants a woman to be anyway. So considering there's not a cookie cut way that men want women to be, there's not going to be a cookie cut way for women to be. Some men want a wife, some men want a Bonnie type chick, some a ride or die. So like it's not even guaranteed what each individual guy is asking a woman to do in their life. So I mean, so that's why you see that's why you honestly see. I think these women want to do all these things in life, and also the men don't know what they want to do with these women in this life. A lot of married men don't want to be married. Triple. We keep like saying, "Oh, these women don't want to be married for 20 and 30." How many men want to be married for 30, 40, 50 years?
I think most men want some type of stability, some type of companionship. So, but the thing about it is, I think that men have reserved that women are so unruly nowadays that you're not going to get a stretch of 20 years, 30 years of her cooperating and being a good woman. I mean, I think that's the default. Maybe if you can get 2 to 3 years of her, not being a hoe and not doing, what she wants to do.
I think 10 years. I think 10 years out of a bitch. I think 10 years. If you get 10 years out of a modern day woman, that's like 30
it's an
years.
attorney. No, that's an attorney.
That's like 30. That's like 30 years. It's like 30. Because like
I
honestly,
mean,
because think about it. In 10 years, it reevaluate yourself in 10 years too.
Right. I mean, the thing about it is, I mean, but you gotta look. One thing that I saw, right, with women, right, they operate like their whole fucking, like some women, like especially black women, dick is like, it's like a revolving, like, how like the sun revolves around the moon or whatever, or is it different? It's like dick revolves around them. That's just that. I mean, it's just like, a full moon is a full dick. You know what I'm talking about?
well. I mean, it's what they value, right?
Exactly.
It's what they value, and they value their education, They value education. They
And
value
whether somebody will sleep with them.
money and what money can buy, and access to sex, and which includes intention and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
so the thing is that that's listen, fellas, if you talk to any chick about those three things, you're gonna be fucking.
Well, the
All you
thing
gotta
about
do
it
is
but see,
keep the conversation along that line.
but see, this the problem though. This the problem. This the problem that a lot of guys are going to run into, and this the problem that women are actually running into a little bit later on. They just don't know what to do, so that they stay doing it. All that shit gets kind of boring. Like, okay, the man, you back out here, yo. I'm telling you, since you ain't new to this shit, you're going to be like, damn, you going look. Every time I get out there, I run for about 3 or 4 months and I sit down. 3 or 4 months and I sit down because when she been running, when she ran so hard in the past and done so much stupid shit, I'm trying to get some shit going. I mean, my bank account is, man, I ain't talking about it, but I be feeling good about not having to ask these niggas for likes, shares, comments, and donations. It feels good to not have to ask these niggas for donations. It feels good to get on the internet and say what I want to say. It really do. It really feels good a bit. Like to say what I want to say in life. You got a job, so you say what you want to say there, but you keep it calm. But to be able to get on the internet and say what you want to say, right? And don't have to beg these niggas for shit is a blessing.
Yeah, I dig that. Now check it out. So I'm still puzzled.
About what?
I am still puzzled about how these Negroes is out here trying to what are they trying to do? They trying to wife these. Listen. First of all, these females that y'all meeting out in this world today, you shouldn't even want them to come over to your house.
Why not?
I don't care if it's the church girl. I don't care, because the bitch might rob you.
You think?
Yeah,
Listen,
you don't need to be going to her house because she lying about her crib.
She lying about it, man. Listen, that's the whole point. Okay, everything about this society today is a facade. It's a lie.
It's a facade. It's a lie.
That's crazy. That's crazy. The thing about it is like, should you be worried if you have any inclination that a woman is actually telling the truth?
Hey, Triple, yo, you're going to have to take this shit back to high school and do car dates with your head on the swivel.
Wow.
I
agree.
So Triple, that's the reason why that black girl that got beat up with the brother, where were they at? They was in the park in a car. He couldn't take her to his house. He won't go into her house, right? Then you remember the last one, where the black girl got beat up because they was in the park and she didn't want to sign the ticket.
What happened?
It's Triple. You know what I'm talking about, Triple?
No, I don't know what you're talking about, but I can probably think it was some fuck shit.
Pull it up. We're gonna break down this shit right now.
Oh, okay. Well, what's it called? Now, I was about to play. This guy was talking about what is a fucking woman, but
hold on. A girl arrested in park, not signing ticket. Everybody went over this shit. I can't believe y'all didn't see this.
Oh shit. Yeah. But
well, you can't get arrested for not signing a ticket.
Yes, you can.
If you don't sign that you acknowledge receiving the ticket.
You're talking about the entitled black woman. The entitled black woman. I bet I'm gonna go ahead and put entitled black woman gets arrested.
But check this out. But the crazy thing about it is you're gonna start seeing more of that because
listen, if you think I'm lying, I'm gonna go ahead and share this shit.
Yeah, you're gonna see
And
more of that because less dudes are going to be trusting taking these women to where they lay their head at, and the women ain't gonna be trusting the guys to take the go where they lay their head at. So then they're gonna end up being in these car dates. Police gonna run up on them, and then they're gonna be getting arrested. And
Pretty much.
don't be out here actively because I done experienced this shit, but I was younger. I was younger, right? You don't get caught fucking in the car by the police. Real shit. Whatever that- Real shit. That is
Hey man,
illegal.
I ain't did that since I was like 18, 19.
But the way shit going, you're gonna see that childish game. You're gonna see that gamification and that childish shit in life, right? You're
Yeah.
gonna start seeing that childish shit in life, and don't be an adult having sex in a car and get caught. That's indecent exposure, and you don't know what kind of extra charges
Well,
may come
that's
with
a
that.
what you call it
See,
comes along with that.
yeah, you may have to
Uh,
be a sex offender after
sex
doing that
offender.
dumb
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. That's what comes along with that. That's what's supposed to keep you from not doing that.
So now you fucking with women if you don't trust, so you can't take them to your house. You can't go to their house.
You
And
gotta
you
go to the
fuck them in
most.
the car, and you mid stroke, and the police right
what?
on.
How the hell do I get this fucking video to play, man? This is crazy right here.
Oh, here you go. You got it right there. You got it right there. You got it. Man, Triple, stop sharing that shit, and I'll go get it and with the sound and everything.
You can't hear it.
Nope, because you
All
didn't
right.
share it. You didn't share it with sound.
Oh,
Yeah, you
all
gotta
right.
share
Let
it
me
with Sam.
remove it. I don't know how. Hey, I don't know how to do this YouTube shit, man.
I
God
got
damn.
you,
Go ahead.
bro. I
You
got
got
you,
me.
yo. I'm getting seasoned in this shit a little bit, man.
Yeah. Go ahead. Play that shit.
I gotta find it real quick. All right, here we go. Here we go. Mm-hmm. I mean, play it on YouTube or what?
I don't give a fuck. Play that shit.
I'm not gonna YouTube and find it. Hold on, let me go find the YouTube. Find that shit.
Oh yeah, you gotta hear that. You gotta hit that little button.
Yeah. Yep.
It was hilarious how she started to
They got
backbite.
one of them that's 38. Nah, we ain't gonna listen to that whole shit. That shit 38 minutes long. Fuck that.
She was back. The bitch was backbiting. She was backbiting. She was like, "Mr. Brooks, Mr.
Yo,
Brooks."
we'll do the one in 16 because I think it's like
Meet three people who took control of their money with a Chase Secure banking.
I think it's like short enough. Let me see. But damn, man, like, do you know that Starbucks? Yo, so did you know the Black Manosphere is the head of Starbucks?
No,
No,
I
I
didn't
ain't
know
know
that.
that.
Yeah, because stopped accepting cash today, and the Black Manosphere was above them always. They never received cash. We never made trash. We never shared no cash with each other. We always sent cash apps. So we was
Right.
ahead of them.
Yeah.
That's a funny way of putting that one.
Yeah, we was ahead of them on that, nigga.
Yeah.
Fuck it up. Let's see. You see that shit?
Right here.
Yeah, you got it. Hell yeah, my nigga. I'm about to play it right now.
Okay. Yeah, I can see it.
I turned it down a little bit so we can still talk over it and it won't sound crazy. So he running their license, right? And they in the park, chilling. You know what I'm saying? He fucking with her because he don't trust her like that at the house.
Sir, like I explained to you, you can't be in the park at night. Everyone's going to receive a simple ticket. Stay there.
Everything would have been all good if she would have just stayed her fucking ass in the lane, in her lane.
Exactly, yo. So he thought he was gonna get some head or smashing apart that night, and ended up getting a ticket.
Why did her ass even come over there?
You said what?
Why did her ass even come over there?
Because she had to sign that they were both being issued a ticket. She didn't want to sign the fact that she didn't want to sign it. But he told her he was going to look at her. She's sitting with her with an attitude right now.
You know
what I'm
why?
saying?
She trying to make a baby, so because she got that child support calculated. And the
Nah,
cop
hell nah.
interrupted that shit.
She's cheating on her dude.
Yo, she probably exactly. She cheating, and she look. The cop could have searched the car and everything. His eyes low than a motherfucker. He could have really searched the car, but he ain't do all that. He just like, look, y'all need to get up out of here because he knew what was going down, right? He knew they'll get ready to fuck out there in the car. Like that's you know what I'm saying. Look, chill out, right here. Now this when it get bad.
All right, so you're gonna receive a ticket for being in the park after hours. All right, just need to sign right here on the X.
But because we're out, didn't you say we were out of time, so we wouldn't have known that?
Oh
Yeah,
my
but
God.
that's not a valid reason why you should be in the park because you're from out of town.
And what's your back?
7456.
Dog, all she had to do is fucking sign the shit and it would have been over with.
And what's your name?
Officer Brooks.
What's your first name?
Wait,
I'm not gonna give you my first name.
Okay, and I don't have to sign this, right?
You do have to sign it.
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, like I explained to him, if you don't sign it, then
Did that bitch got a bonnet on?
Gotcha.
okay, wait.
Did she have a bonnet? Did she have a bonnet on?
She had one of them Nick Cannon shit song, like you know the motherfucking swirly rap shit.
She has a bonnet on.
Yeah.
My nigga.
Y'all still there?
I'm still here, man.
Okay.
She has a fucking bonnet on right now.
Hey, just remember what I said, man. Y'all just look at the identifiers.
So you refusing to sign?
What's your name?
Officer Brooks.
Man, if I was that nigga right there, boy, I would go slap the fuck off on her. He must have just. You think that she might be a prostitute?
What's the badge number?
I gave it to you too.
No, she was not a prostitute because if she was a prostitute, she would have went to jail for that. Trust me, nah, she like or soliciting or some bullshit like that. What ended up happening is it was none of that. She just was out there in the park with a nigga that she was fucking with, and didn't want to sign the ticket because she got caught about the fuck. That's all it is to it.
Then why the hell did she just fucking just didn't move on?
Okay, I'm asking again.
And I'm not giving it to you.
Okay.
Are you gonna sign it?
No, because I want your badge number.
That's fine. You want to put your hands behind your back for me? No, she got. Hey, listen, my man. She says she's not signing it. Put your hands behind your back.
Sir,
Ma'am.
you're hurting me.
Okay. I'm asking you to put your hands behind your back.
Oh,
sorry?
no, she's using white. Hey, she's using white tears. I mean, fake white tears.
Yeah, she is.
Hers don't hit the same. Hers don't hit the same.
You're hurting me.
They don't care nothing about that chick. Don't you understand? Their job is to hurt you. You didn't comply.
This is like white porn.
Yeah, it is.
Behind your back.
Look, now she's trying to look surprised. Like,
put your hand behind your back. Come on. I need you to back up.
Hey. Hey, she thinks, hey, is this nigga playing with me or is she about to do her Meg Thee Stallion?
I need you to back up. You don't need to touch her like that. She's not putting her hands behind her back.
I'm asking a question. I'm just all I'm doing is
put your
asking
hands behind your back. Put your hands behind
Mr.
you. You're
Brooks.
under arrest. Put your hands behind your back. I asked you to sign the ticket. You told me you're not signing it.
Sir,
Put your hands
I'm
behind your back.
asking you a question.
Okay? I'm letting you know. I'm not going to ask you again. I'm going to forcefully put your hands behind your back.
But, sir, Mr. Brooks, is this really necessary? Mr. Brooks.
Hold on. Hey, listen, my man. Back up.
She needs to put her.
Can I?
That nigga knew better.
Okay, Mr. Brooks. Oh
Come
my
on, sir.
God.
Hold on.
Put your hands behind your back.
I'm not saying that I'm refusing to sign the ticket. I'm going to sign the ticket.
You don't have an option.
Nah, you got no idea.
But I'm going to sign the ticket, Mr. Brooks. I'm going to sign the ticket. I'm going to sign the ticket.
No, I'm not here to play games with you.
I know, but I'm going to
Put
sign.
your hands behind your
I'm
back.
going, Mr. Brooks. I'm going to sign it.
Nope, not today.
So I've been talking to a couple of cops because I ask questions about all kinds of things, right? And check this: once a cop goes to make an arrest, they actually have to follow it through.
They have to follow through.
Because if they don't, that's an automatic lawsuit. So now, a cop detaining you is a difference from them arresting you. Now they can put you in cuffs.
I mean, the thing about it is the automatic arrogance from that woman, like from the beginning. It's arrogance.
They can put you in cuffs, but that does not mean you are actually under arrest. You are just being detained. So but when he told her that I will arrest you, I don't know, man. The shit went bad, bro.
Did the shit go left or right?
I'm asking you, why am I putting my hands behind my back? I'm going to sign the ticket, but why am I under arrest? Why am I under arrest? I'm going to sign the ticket. I'm going to sign the ticket, Mr. Brooks.
That's all it is.
I'm going to sign the ticket.
I asked you to sign the ticket. You told me you're not signing.
I'm going to sign the ticket now, Mr. Brooks. I'm going
You
to
don't
sign
have
the
that
ticket.
option now.
Why don't I have the option?
I gave you two options.
Stupid.
I'm asking for your badge number, and I wasn't clear on why you weren't giving me your badge number.
Sir, you do not have to hold her like that.
Oh my God, sir, Mr. Brooks, I'm telling you that I'm going to sign the ticket.
Put your hands behind your back.
I'm going to sign the ticket, Mr. Brooks. I'm going to sign the ticket. Why am I being arrested? Can you please tell me why I'm being arrested? Oh my God! I'm so sick. My God, please, in the name of Jesus, please, God, in the name. Why am I being arrested, Mr. Brooks? I'm going to sign the
You hear that? She said she hit with the name of Jesus, and like, oh man, this shit started getting crazy, fam. Like, man, keep listening, bro. This shit, it sounds crazy. Keep listening to how this shit sounds.
the ticket. Mr. Brooks, why am I being arrested?
Shop the Cons Labor Day sale and save up to 35% on Hot Buy appliances in store or at cons.com.
This game, you're not ready for it.
Why am I being arrested?
Yo, time out. These white folks put all kinds of commercials all over this shit.
Yeah. I mean, this is white porn.
And the man still up here, he dropped down.
I don't even. I think he dropped. No, he probably. I think the man is cupcaking. I think he's cupcaking. I gotta learn the art of sharing content.
Yeah, you gotta learn the art of this shit, man. Look, that's why I'm saying you gotta start posting my shit, man, so I can get some subscribers, man. Anyway.
Hey, I wish I can give you some subscribers.
I don't understand why I'm being arrested. Can you please tell me why I'm being arrested?
Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Tell me why I'm being arrested. I have the right. I have the right to know. Oh my God!
Put your hands behind your back. Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
What are you taking her for?
I didn't take it.
Why are you pulling it out?
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Come on, sir. This is unnecessary. What are you doing? This is over. This over.
Why am I being arrested?
Just put your down. Just put your hands behind your back.
I don't understand why I'm being arrested. That's why I'm not putting my hands behind my back. You have not given me a
Disrespect.
reason. So why am I getting? I'm not. You didn't haven't told me my rights or told me why I'm being arrested. That's exactly why I'm not putting my hands behind my back. God, please. Oh my God!
Yeah, give me your hands. You got everything you can, but you need to back up.
Oh my
to sign the
I
ticket.
did not. I told you I was going to sign the ticket, Mr. Brooks. I told you I was going to sign the ticket. Can I please sign the ticket?
Put your hands behind your back.
I don't understand.
Put your hands behind your back,
I'm
man.
telling you, I'm going to sign the ticket, Mr. Brooks. I will sign the ticket, please.
Ma'am, put your hands behind your back.
Why you? I don't understand.
Put your hands behind your back.
You're handling me.
Put your hands behind your back.
Please, God, please.
Put your hands behind your back.
You're hurting me. You are hurting me.
Okay, put your hands behind your back.
I told you I love put it behind. You have not told me or read me my rights. You have not done any of that. You're not telling me.
Yeah.
Now, being read your Miranda rights is no longer there's no more legalities of saying you will now be read your Miranda rights, because people continue to commit crimes all the way up to the precinct. So therefore your Miranda rights have now been wavered. Now, will they eventually be read to you? They'll be read to you probably when you're being probably when you're speaking to the judge, or right before you speak to the judge, or by the bailiff. The Miranda rights is just, please, people, don't get caught up on your Miranda rights. You haven't held tight on any other rights, so your Miranda rights is not saving you. They can read you your Miranda rights at any fucking time. Anytime.
I was about to put this. I mean, it's for a different time. A stream about there's a podcast. Y'all gonna listen to this shit. It's called Inside the Vault. This one dude gave some free game on how to beat the YouTube algorithm, and he just dropped some gems in there. So y'all go and look at that shit. Passa.
Mm-hmm.
What do you feel, though? Do you feel? I mean, like, come on, flex a little bit. You feel like, let's just say, one day, you know what, you wake up and say, you know what, I'm about to take this YouTube shit serious, like, because you make some pretty thought provoking streams. It's not the regular smuggler. It's not like some, when, if Black China twerks on fucking a yacht, everybody and their mama is reporting on Black China. You actually put some thought into it. Do you feel like if you really, really put your, what I'm saying, you put your foot in it, like an old good Southern meal, that you're going to blow up?
I know I'm going to blow up. That's the reason why I thought about taking this shit to the next level, bro. I thought about going all the way in and making sure I make content every morning between 7:30 and 9.
Right. No, I mean, I really think that's what that shit is missing, because you got like the thing about it is, could you ride the, I mean, if you really wanted to wake up every morning and ride the wave of, of Chris Brown, fucking, dates this bitch, and you go and you report on Chris Brown dating this bitch every fucking morning, or whatever trending topic, is this sustainable?
I'll make a topic.
Exactly. But I mean, but you don't have the mind frame. Like, most people just follow whatever is popular.
Because I have a stream that I want to do called Black Men. What black men promoted cashless. I'm gonna do a stream talking about how black men promoted a cashless society. Black men don't it's gonna call Black Men Don't Like Cash.
No, I mean, they don't like class. No, I mean, I've said this shit a long time. You should not like cash.
But see, the sisterhood do like cash, and the thing about it is, see, we
but
don't have the credit to work off, so
no,
so we have to work with the cash.
okay. Let me ask you a question. If let me ask you a question, and this is a hypothetical, right? Let's just say we have a sisterhood broad, right? She has 1,001, right? And I went to her and I was like, hey, you know what, sisterhood broad, these ones are worth nothing. And I would proceed to grab the dollar bill and show why it's worth nothing. Do you think that there's any way that she would take that shit as constructive and listen to what I say?
No, because I'm gonna tell you why she wouldn't, and I'm gonna tell you why you don't even believe that. Because you can take that dollar bill and go do something actually with it, and
Exactly. I mean, no, that was my whole premise. Is
Mhm.
that dollar bill is worth nothing unless you can turn it into some type of appreciating asset.
Unless you can turn to an asset. So therefore, you're right.
That is
So-
appreciating.
Well, so I don't believe in necessarily money, and and this is why I want to do this live stream, because I'm gonna come off as if I'm talking shit to black men about it, but I'm talking shit to black men about it because we're not flipping the thought process of it. If we are going to be living in a cashless society and this cash apping and Venmoing and PayPaling each other, then you got to realize, black men, whenever people cash app you, PayPal you, and send you digital money.
Right.
Turn it
But
into,
I mean,
turn into real
okay.
assets.
All
Turn into real assets.
right. I mean, you know what? This is for free, right? And how would this go over, right? I'm not a big YouTuber, but if
That's
I
bigger than me.
told
I got 350 subscribers.
no, listen, look, I'm not a big YouTuber at all. Small, right? But if I went and I told some of these YouTubers, right, you know, I'm not gonna do it. Fuck that. You know what? I'm gonna leave that shit. No, I'm gonna say, nah, I'm not gonna. No, I'm not. No, I'm not gonna give that free game. Fuck that at all. Hey, you know what, man? Matter of fact, I'm gonna get the 7,000 subscribers on you fuck niggas' heads. You hear me? And we about to get 1,000. Bitch, once we get you to a fucking 1,000, shit, I can tell you, I can tell you right away how you get that bitch. You hear me?
Man, I get the watch hours. I just don't get the motherfucking subscribers. People watch my shit and they don't subscribe to it because they.
No, I mean, but no, you got to trick the game. No, you got to trick the game though. I mean, I can tell you how you can trick the game. It's very easy to trick the game. All you got to do is just get like 1,000 people, and they can start super chatting you and all this type of shit, right? Huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All I need, I got 370. All I need to get is 1,000, and I'm in there.
Yeah, you in there? I mean, okay, all right. I was going to give some fucking free game, but I'm not gonna do it at all when it comes to the algorithm and shit like that. But you know what?
And then again, I don't tag my shit right. I don't do none of that shit to get my views up. So I need to start tagging it more and all of that. You know what I'm saying?
No, I know, but everything that you know, but the thing about it is you have. I mean, you're doing it organic. You're doing it organic because it's not your main hustle. And the thing about it is, I don't think with your career and shit like that, you don't want the stress of the success that you could achieve. Like I don't want the success of the stress of what I can achieve.
Well, I don't look at it as the stress of achievement, because I look at it as I'll go on like a Monday through Friday, like 7:30 to 9, talking my shit, and then be out. You know what I mean? And I go in because I can get a lot covered. I can get a lot covered in a 30-minute thesis statement, right? I give you a good, strong, hard 30 minutes of a thesis statement, and then an hour of a selective panel coming up. Because I mean, because the problem is, I like the Discord and cats going back and forth, but I'm not. But you know what? I'm not looking for a bunch of panelists. I don't need, because like 10, 12 niggas on a panel, it starts looking like a video game. And you got a lot of niggas that's really sitting there with nothing. It's literally taking up cyberspace without pumping the information. You just taking up cyberspace.
Anyways, I just got me my nephew got me an Xbox. Yeah, old Xbox. I had to piece the fucking thing together. I'm gonna go on streams and cook people. Playing Xbox and shit like that. I guarantee you, my shit is gonna be. I got a backup channel. I think I'm gonna use that shit for it.
For gaming, I do want to do a game. I do want to do a gaming channel, but I want to do. There are a couple channels I want to do. I want to do my shit talking channel. Then I want to do like a survivalist channel, like with you know what I'm saying, like that with survivalist shit, and make like little videos. Cause I'm about to get ill on these cameras, bro. I got a good camera, but I might start using it more and get to working and making more.
No, I was at the pawn shop today, and I seen like some of the really good cameras. And I got to thinking. I was like looking at what's that dude, Austin Hollerman or some shit. And he's a barber.
That nigga looking a little bit suspect.
He's a barber. He's a barber. But I was just like, God damn, if I would have been like a barber or something like that, I got 2 master's degrees. Imagine if I would have put all that energy into a trade.
See, Triple, we're gonna have to start doing me, you, and the man gonna have to start doing a morning show, a 7:30 to 9 morning show.
Right. No, okay. Yeah, no, I will be committed to that.
Now I carry you if y'all don't pull up. I'll do some shit anyway.
Pull up.
You know what I'm saying? Because we got to figure out how we can share that shit on everybody's stream, everybody's channel, and go live on that shit.
Well, I would definitely would love to listen to your experience as being. I mean, are you a registered nurse?
See, the thing about it, Triple, with how the internet is, with black people and their credentials.
Oh yeah, no.
I only speak. I was speaking around.
No. Don't do that. No, you're absolutely right on that. But
so
I mean,
I'll talk about healthcare stuff, but I won't actually. I've said it before, but I'm gonna say it again.
No. When I remember I had an MBA, right, and I had a chance to get an MPA, which I have a master's in public administration. But there was another degree that I could have got. This is when I was like, I don't even know, I was much younger, right? It could have been a master's of public administration, right? Masters of public administration versus was it a master's in healthcare administration? And I wanted to work for the fucking government, and I was like, God damn. And then I instantly regretted it because I was living in a state where Rick Scott, that you remember Rick Scott? If you're in healthcare, you have to know
Rick Scott. Who was Rick Scott?
That bald-headed dude that was like the governor of Florida.
No, I wasn't rocking with him. I wasn't aware of him. I didn't.
Oh Lord, if I tell you, but anyways, he became the governor, and he instantly went and pillaged government jobs and shit like that. I was like, you know what? I'm black. I'm gonna go in the government jobs and shit like that. I got a master's degree and shit like that. But he went and put a moratorium on hiring right when I graduated. You know what a moratorium is, right? That's
pretty much a dead freeze, like a dead freeze on some shit.
Exactly. But anyways, and he made all his money basically on like it was like it was like a light version of Obamacare before um Obama actually came in and he was anti-Obama. The irony, right? He had all
Yeah.
these little he had all these little clinics and shit like that you got government funding. You know what I'm
Well,
talking about? Like for the rich people.
I don't know if American, even if we do a universal health care, I don't think it'll be necessarily cheaper. I just think more people have to pay into it. I think it just more people will be taxed to pay for it. I don't think it'll be cheaper. I don't think with the wages I don't think you can bring healthcare wages down. If anything, with the way that cities are rising and the people and the way that healthcare providers and healthcare officials are allowed or see healthcare professionals, healthcare triple. Let me tell you the honest God truth. Healthcare has become another arm of the government.
You know what, man? I don't want to have this discussion with you, man, because I know that you're heavily loaded on the right side, and I'm in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
I've done extensive research on it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my thesis, one of my theses was about Medicare,
Yeah.
and
Tell me what you think. Tell me
like,
what you think.
about
Tell me what you
Medicare,
think. Yeah.
about Obamacare. I mean, it was about Obamacare.
Well,
Um,
see, Medicare. No, see, Medicare and Medicaid have been around way before Obama. Um,
exactly. No, no.
let's don't do that, triple. Let's have an honest conversation. Let's have an honest conversation about it.
Um, if if the system was true to the game, and you look at the variables, it's a no brainer.
What's a no brainer?
Um, I mean, having socialized healthcare,
Well,
because I
okay,
mean,
okay.
the thing about it is, okay, all right, um, in a Western society,
Mm-hmm.
or let's just say, typically, if you're looking at statistically, it's supposed to put much healthier people into the health pool, right?
Yes, theoretically, yes.
Theoretically, theoretically, if you got more healthier people into the pool, it should make all prices go down. Right or wrong?
It would yes, it would definitely make prices go down, but then you would have to look at, okay, so this is the issue, right?
No,
So let's say
but how do you explain variables? Okay, let me give you a variable, right?
you're talking about
Um,
preventative care. You're talking about preventative care.
Preventive care, anything. Okay, let me. Okay, a communist country,
Mm-hmm.
right? Cuba. Cuba's communist, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why does statistically, when it comes to life expectancy and all this type of stuff, it like spanks most countries?
Well, because when you start to take choices away, this is the problem that people had with see, I was having this argument with I think with Q Butter on his channel. See, Q Butter was okay with New York saying we're getting rid of the 32-ounce soda cups and shit. That shit's gone. Like that shit's gone. But in
Right.
Texas, we still have that freedom to have that choice. I like the capitalistic freedom of it, and if you're going to take that capitalistic freedom to live your life, I do think you can also take that capitalistic
Okay.
freedom to be able
Okay.
to buy health
No,
care.
no. Okay. What I mean, you're a smart guy. I respect you in every aspect of the word. Where has I mean, give me one statistic has capitalism when it comes in the context of healthcare have won.
Where has capitalism won in healthcare?
Yes.
If it wasn't for capitalism and investment, you wouldn't have your current healthcare. I think you can say if you've seen it major in the robotics, the
Yeah, I know,
pharmaceutical.
but I mean, the thing about it is, all right. I mean, I'm talking about. Let me defend Obama for a little bit, right?
Okay, go ahead with it.
I've been in finance. Why have the healthcare industry like have made out like banshees? Because you remember when we were first trying to be implemented with this type of stuff, like there was a socialist takeover. Don't tread on me. You know, Obama was Hitler. You know, this whole socialized medicine and shit like that. This shit was such a fucking bad goddamn thing. But if and I'm talking about in around 2008, if you would have invested, took like your money, like your 401k dollars, your like I'm not going to Starbucks money and put it in healthcare, like these big insurance companies and shit like that. Shit. I mean, if you look up the year over year return, it's crazy.
I think investing in healthcare. I talk about Hologic and all these different healthcare companies. I talk about invest. I mean, I think people should invest in healthcare over.
I mean, but they. I mean, but when you look at the rhetoric that happened versus the results, I'm talking about the rhetoric versus the results, right? Like the person that really listened to the rhetoric, right? Socialized medicine. No, we're going down in flames. We're gonna die. Everybody's gonna be all that type of shit. If you were to say, you know what, fuck you, I'm putting my money into the healthcare, meaning the insurance company like Aetna,
Aetna,
United, all
Cigna,
these.
Cigna.
I mean, if you look at the year over year returns, like let's just say 2008, right? We're 2022. I mean, if you look at the year over year returns, just industry wide, like I mean, you could have put your money into a middle of the fucking road ETF that was just insurance company.
Yeah.
And got almost I don't even know how. I mean, at least a 200% return, 300, 400% return, right?
Well, Triple, let me ask you this question. Let me tell you this right. So during the bailouts, it was healthcare, it was insurance. Put it this way: how many hospitals or hospital corporations did you see end up asking for a bailout?
None.
And that's what and being a healthcare provider, I found that so I found that so reassuring. Like the only thing that got overhauled really in healthcare,
there's so much
was the VA.
There's so much waste, right? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put you in some game, right? Let's just say if you wanted to, right? And this is an industry that we know about, right? Let's just say that if you went door to door knocking on people's door and be like, hey, you know what? I'll buy your diabetic equipment. Meaning like your diabetic like machines, your strips and shit like that.
The strips.
Yeah, I mean, all your diabetic equipment, right? And then be like, well, I mean, this shit is piling up, and my goddamn, what's the name? I'll sell this shit to you. You know what? How much you want for it? Oh, you can get it for free. I just want that shit out of here. Oh no, give me $20 for it, right? How much you think that you can flip that work for?
Well, it depends on what you actually had. Um, the strips probably be the most. The strips probably bring me the most return. It depends on it. The machines are very. It's hard to say about the machines. I think one of the biggest things that you're going to see people making a return on is buying and returning, or on the CPAP machines. I think CPAP machines have a greater return, and CPAP machines, walkers, and believe it or not, something as simple as a stool heightener. They have something that hooks onto your stool that makes your stool higher. And you believe it or not, there are a lot of people that's 45 and up that cannot sit on a basic stool.
Okay. All right.
Look up
Hey,
their
hey,
hip
okay.
placement.
All right. I got to look up this statistic. What do you think? Like just in 2022, I mean 2020, right? How many
Mhm.
millionaires do you think that derive from these platforms like Amazon, Shopify, and all this type of stuff, selling surgical
Um,
masks?
I probably
Just surgical masks.
I'd say maybe 1% of your population will become millionaires this year.
Okay. I mean, no, I'm talking about like
That's
not
a lot of people.
millionaire. I
That's a
mean,
lot of people. It's a lot of
yeah,
people.
that's 300, almost 400 million people.
Yeah,
And
because Dallas is one of those cities where we have the most 100,000 heirs, right? So the manosphere we keep talking about, make it to 100,000, make it to 100,000. Well, Dallas actually made Forbes, or made a financial recording for having the most 100,000 heirs, and that's what a lot of cities are pushing for, creating at least the most 100,000 heirs in their
yeah,
city. And that's the new spec of how you're going to be able to gauge a city's wealth, is how many 100,000 heirs, not, and then to millionaires, because there'll be, because I think before you have a bunch more. So think about it. If you have a 1% of millionaires coming up, you're going to at least have like a 1.5 to 2% of 100,000 heirs. That's a whole lot more people making a whole lot more money.
yeah, man. Hey, no, we missed it. Pastor, if you gotta put your phone number in the back chat
Yeah, yeah,
too.
yeah. Let me
So
give you my shit, bro. Let me give you
no,
my shit,
no,
Mike.
no. We'll chop that shit up. I mean, like, your time zone will be a little bit different. If we got a morning show for an hour and a half, shit like that, we just wake up
But
and
you got
chop
to
up
work in the
game,
morning, don't you? 'Cause I saw you
huh?
this morning. I saw you this morning getting ready to do some shit.
Yeah. No, I mean, I was just like, I mean, the thing about it is, I mean, I was reeling from the stream that we had earlier. I mean, um, I was just like thinking in my mind, I'm like, God damn, boy, there's so much shit that we're putting out, but it's like, I mean, it's so delayed though, and I think I take that shit personal.
Bro, I thought about going live in about 30 minutes to 45 more minutes on Shank Shaw Manosphere Love Incarceration. I mean, the Shank Shaw incarceration of the red pill. It,
The what?
have you seen that movie Shank Shaw? No, I might
You
do
talking about the Shankshaw Redemption?
Shank Shaw. I might do that. I might do that. I might name it that, or I might name it the Green Mile of the red pill. Ooh,
No, boy,
the Green Mile of the red pill.
man. I mean,
Nigga,
I've watched the Green Mile and I've watched the Shawshank Redemption. But when it comes to the philosophical message. I really don't get it.
But check this, because niggas are institutionalized, bro.
You really no, yeah, you're right. You're right.
And,
You're right.
and that's where you create, that's where your Enron investors come. That's where you get your Enron investors from. People that have truly bought
Like
in.
my son woke up the other morning and he was like, "I'm not going to school. Fuck you!" Like he was really he didn't say like "f you." I mean, it was hard like walking him off that ledge because like I kind of like felt like, you know what? Nah, hell no, you probably shouldn't go to school. Like literally, if I would have been there with him, I probably would have told his ass, you know what? Let's go do something. Like I can teach you
Yeah, you can
how
teach
to
them something better
I
than
can
they gonna
teach them
learn
better.
at school. Yeah, that's it. And that's the thing about it is, and that's the whole thing about it is, that's where this whole, um, I'm called the Green Mile. I'm called the Green
I know,
Mile.
but I mean, but the thing about it
Yeah.
is, but if you look at some of these hoes, right? These
Mm-hmm.
hoes use the school system in order to do their hoeing.
But see that's the but then again, that's the Green Mile of the magistrate, because we stuck on that rather than getting in these schools and seeing what the fuck going on with our children. See, look, these hoes are going to be out here fucking and doing whatever they do with their pussy,
I know, but
regardless. It is what
I
it
mean,
is.
I know. I'm just saying, is these hoes after they get off of effing their summer, you know, especially if they can get like, okay, if a broad can get a good baby daddy that's not like a prison nigga, at
Mm-hmm.
least she can send the child off for the summer to wherever he's at. You know what I'm talking about? And
Yeah,
she can and like, you know, have an F and F summer, hot girl summer, or whatever she wants to do.
yeah, she can do that.
Right.
Yeah, she can do that.
Yeah. But I mean, deep down inside, do you think those hoes really like that whole lifestyle?
Um, until the consequences of it come to to the repercussions come for for the consequences come to it. See, the thing about it is, man, all this shit is fun. Like yo, I'm about to do. I'm gonna
No,
go
no, no,
live
no, no,
real
no, no,
quick.
no, 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 no. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna let you off the hook.
we gonna go into this.
I'm
We're going
gonna,
into this
I'm gonna
shit.
push you to task. Do you think deep down inside that these hoes like fucking around and being hoes?
But not well. I don't think they like being held to it. I don't like that. So therefore, I'm not gonna say they actually like doing it. I think it's something that no, I don't like. I don't like they. I know they don't. But and I know a lot of people say that they do, but I know they don't because I look at the totality of all this shit. I looked at um women have actually sold pussy in the street, really been prostitutes. They always trying to run a guide and look for forgiveness and say that they were sorry for their transgressions. I look at women that were like you look at these women that were porn stars. They always on the internet saying they always like making these
I mean,
you know
I mean, take your biblical hat off because I mean, we already talked about it. You
I'm
come,
talking about in
you come,
reality.
you come from yeah. I'm just saying, but what, like, why do so many niggas think like these hoes really want to be hoes?
Because they look at their initial behavior, but they don't. But see, as men, of course, we supposed to look farther down the line, and because if this weren't the case, why do you have so many hoes saying, "Oh, I had a baby, my baby saved my life," because they had a baby and they had something to do besides
I mean,
hoeing. You know what I'm
but
saying? So like, a lot
the
of
thing,
times,
I mean, but the thing about it is, we're never ever going to be able to guard against delusion. We're not going to be able to do it.
Well, I don't think you'll be able to put a chastity belt back on any woman or anything like that. But to say that I mean, at this point, man, I don't really know. I don't really even care either, though. And I think the more or less guys stop caring, I think that's going to have the biggest impact on the whole situation
But
because
but 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 the thing, no, I don't think that's going to even have an impact because, like, the thing about it is, like, Lizzo, right? Liz, oh, right? In her, I mean, in the thing about it is, like a Liz Ho, we're not gonna fret. There might be like 1% of the population that really wants to bang Lizzo. You know what I mean?
I mean,
They will bang Lizzo. All right.
but the thing about it is,
They
but see,
they
the thing
they,
about
they,
it is,
they will.
you see a lot of sadness on Lizzo's face too because of the whole exploitation of Lizzo. I mean, you do literally see sadness on her face. You know that, right?
Right. But somebody
Yeah.
somebody will fuck her.
But but at the end of the day, that becomes sadness to an individual that's trying to. I mean, in the day, it becomes a form of sadness. I mean, it's pure sadness to be put in that position of you're only worth a fuck. I mean, it's like not giving a fuck. I mean, because at the end of the day, men are actually not see triple. We keep concentrating on the fact of how women feel about it, but how many men feel okay? See, the only really when you get to talking to guys, talking to homies that man, they just want to be around this the fuck all these. I've been there, right? When you get to really talking to these guys, right? These guys ain't got a real thing going on. They don't have no real. If you look at the guys that be like, if you look at the guys that's pretty much gigolos, you know what I'm saying? This, you know what I'm saying, selling dick, whatever,
There you
going
go.
around. Them niggas ain't happy either. Because if them hoes don't come by, them hoes don't call, that nigga ain't got money to go out with. He can't even really go out like that because he gotta always placate to what a hoe say
Hold up.
so he can get some money.
Hey, you know what? We're gonna do. I've been trying to do this shit. I have to get more women on my platform, but on these dating apps and shit like that.
Oh, you
We got a
Nick
broad.
Cannon out here. Okay, I see you, Nick Cannon, number 2.
Let's see
All right.
let's see if I can game her into coming onto No Cupcake Zone. You hear me? Watch this. I'm willing to go ahead and crash and burn on this one. Let's see
What's
what's
good, man?
happening. Hey, what's happening, babe? What's going on? What's going on? No, I'm just saying, man, I'm trying to get you to come on my podcast. I mean, you looking really cute and everything. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I do stream. I do stream. I mean, I've been trying to get your attention, but it hasn't been working. I feel. Yeah, no, I've been in your stream before. No, I'm scared. I mean, I don't have like I don't have no game like that. So I'm
Nah,
not.
chill, yo. Don't do that. You're going too far deep, going too deep, bro.
No,
And a red carpet.
listen. I put the fucking bait out
Oh,
there. She fucking
geez.
hated me. What the fuck are you talking about, man? Hold on. Further. I'm gonna further perpetuate this bullshit. Watch. Yeah. Anyways, man, if you want to get up out of here, man, you can get up out of here, man. I'm gonna play with these hoes for a little bit. Gee. Anyways,
Man, do you, bro?
yeah. But anyways, you don't think there's a weirdo? Damn. Anyways, man, what's going on, man? God damn. I'm chilling, man. I'm seeing what's going on with you. What's on your mind? Netflix. What you watching? I mean, what you watching? Damn. Man, you gotta make me man, I need me a cuddle buddy. Oh my god. I can't go another, you know.
And he fucked that up real quick, huh?
What's up, Sugar Lump?
What's going on, mama? How you
Yo.
Good. How you doing?
She was feeling
Man, I'm
fucking
blessed, man.
pressure and she said,
I got a
no.
day off
Anyways,
from
man, hey,
working
I'm
with
out of here,
third shift,
man.
so this shit feel good to my being this
No
night.
doubt, man. Hey.
Okay, Mr. Sugar Lump.
Uh-huh.
What you do for work?
No,
Hey, no,
I
you
work
know
for
what?
Amazon.
I'm gonna go ahead and redeem.
Oh, Amazon
Watch
delivery?
Amazon.
me work. Watch me
Yeah.
work.
No, I don't drive them trucks. Hell no.
Watch this.
Fulfillment center.
Watch
Fuck that. I live in
The
Cleveland.
simp.
Have some badass
fulfillment
runners, and
center.
they ain't about to get stuck in the coat. Yeah.
I'm going to make
How
her
these men treating you tonight?
refresh
Wait,
this
where are
shit.
you located?
They ain't going too crazy. Cleveland.
Where you at?
Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh, Cleveland. Okay. Wavy. Oh my God, you did. Okay, Wavy. Because
Wow.
okay, I'm gonna talk
I
to you
got
about
you
it
too.
after.
Watch this.
You
I'm
did?
going to. Same thing. I'm
Okay,
about
listen.
to.
I'm gonna tell you guys something. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you guys something about that. So I haven't used it in so long. Like I don't post. I'm not active on there. But next week I will be very active on there because I'm gonna start streaming on there.
What you say?
I'm gonna
Hey,
stream on here
let
half,
me
and
go
I'm
ahead
gonna
and reset this.
stream on there the majority of the time because Tagged has been really slow lately for me.
She's setting it up.
Anyways,
See?
so yeah, if you guys are oh my God, if you guys are
Every fucking time. You gonna have it now? Watch. Yeah.
oh shit, oh my God, what the hell? Oh, I know his neck are twisting it like that.
Very easy.
You good, homie?
No, I guess it's not that easy.
Okay.
Hey, I'm failing right now.
Where's the yellow guy?
I'm failing right now.
No? Okay. I cannot right now. Guys, only my live. I swear to you. Only my live. I feel like if it was
She
black
not
light
even
in that
reset.
room,
I
everything would glow.
thought you would reset and make a
For real.
excuse. Let's see.
We just witnessed the robbery. Oh my God. I'm telling you, in my stream, I don't know what. Everything and anything just gets in my box. No anymore. I can't prevent it.
What's up?
What's up, Sean?
What's
going on?
Just chilling. What about you?
Same.
No triple. Oh my God. Level 1. Okay. Level 1. Level up. Let's see.
Thank you.
Big booty. No, that's a big booty chick. And
Damn. He's supposed to pay double D.
Star Boy is for you. They right.
No, you didn't write nothing.
Man, I did. I sent it already. I already put it on there. See, I told you wasn't gonna see my shit.
Why you popping up? Oh,
Man, let me get about it
you
here,
can't
man.
see BLK.
It's your
Come
boy
in. You on
Triple
BLK? What app you
BLACK,
on?
aka the number one
BLK?
stunner, aka the boss, aka 3 Pack Hearses. You already fucking know that. Hey, I need to
I
give
just
me a
sent it to you. Just scroll down. You don't see my number?
No, we don't see nothing.
Well, get a pen or something, or put my shit in your phone or something, whatever. Do something.
Okay, yeah, I got my phone.